Hello there, this is an unboxing video for the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition, which was released on the 15th of May, which was earlier today. So yeah, gonna open it now. This is the first unboxing video that I've done, probably the last because it's the first time that I've actually bought a Collector's Edition. So yeah, this game's been long in the waiting. But yeah, it came in good time this morning. Right, let's have a look at it now then. As you can see, all the details on the back, you know, with all the contents like the soundtrack, artwork, the Soulstone USB device with the miniature skull figure, all included. So yeah, one thing that's really noticeable is the level of detail that goes on all the packaging, like the outsides. A lot of them tend to be embossed, finished. It's quite a nice touch. So here we see behind the scenes DVD, Blu-ray to the set, the soundtrack, the art. Yeah, all looks good. Oh yes, and of course the Soulstone USB device comes with Diablo 2 and the expansion Lord of Destruction. So yeah, that all comes with it, which is a real nice bonus. Great game, still lives up to today's standards, in my opinion. So yeah, let's get this open then. Don't mind me wrestling with the packaging. Hopefully the camera's not too shaky as well. I'm doing a voiceover now at the minute. It's not actually in real time, so I thought I don't want to try holding the camera with one hand, talking and trying to unbox it with the other. So yeah, I thought I'd save this for later. Also, on my phone, there's a lot of background noise with the small microphone that's on it, so I thought I may as well do it with a headset mic instead. So yeah, try and get this off and see what's inside. That's what she said. Yeah, okay, and here's the skull figure. See, look at that detail. That's absolutely gorgeous. That thing's real nice up close as well, because that sort of pops out at you. Look at that. As I say, this is the first collector's edition of a game that I've bought, and I think it's worth it. Aha, okay, so this is the actual skull figure and the USB stick as well inside. So I'll just show the outside casing first. As you can tell, again, real nice finishing to it all. If you actually, you know, cross your fingers over the packaging, you can feel it all. It's a really nice finish. So we'll get this off in a second. And behold, my Adobe Premiere skills at blocking out codes and stuff. I don't even know whether that code is worth something, but I thought I'd block it out anyway. Test the skills. Also, this has only been done on a phone camera as well. I haven't got a proper camera to do these things on, but it's all good. So I'll take this off in a sec now. Ignore that. I just took too long. It's being a bit derp. Right. There we go. Brilliant. Now this, it's not too large as such. It's, you know, just nicely sized, really. But it does look very cool. That the USB stick actually lights up inside your computer. You can probably tell because you can see the LED on the inside, but it's a real nice effect, you know. And the skull fits nicely inside. Oh, sorry, the Soul Stone fits nicely inside the actual skull figurine for when you're not using it. And let's face it, I mean, you probably won't use it that much after you've installed the 2 games, unless you want to use it for storage or whatever. So that's always good. Oh, it's the teeth. You see that? Slots in nicely there. There we go. So now we will move on, hopefully in a second, to the next item. Aha! One of my favourite bits, the soundtrack. Now, you know, I was considering getting another collector's edition of something else, but one thing that really put me off was that it said the soundtrack was the best of, and this particular thing that I was considering was over £100 in worth, and I thought, well, hang on, if I'm going to be spending that much, you should give me the whole soundtrack. Isn't giving me and marking it the best of, that comes off as a bit cheap to me. If you're spending that much money, you should get the full thing. So yeah, with this I can only assume it's the full soundtrack. So it's good. I've had a listen to it as well since this unboxing, and it's good. It's good. It's very much in the style of Diablo. I mean, I've got to admit, Diablo 2 is still my favourite soundtrack from the series. It's so good. There's so many tracks on it. It's amazing. All that Indian tabla drums and it's an amazing soundtrack. But yeah, I'll wrestle with this now again. Here we go. So the skull on the front. And this is the inside artwork and, you know, a little intro. Just twisting the CD so you can see it properly. Collector's Edition soundtrack. And all the CDs have got really nice artwork on them as well, actually. Those are the World of Warcraft guest passes, the free guest passes that you get with the game. You get 2 WoW guest passes, and obviously the Diablo 2 and Lord of Destruction keys inside. They're just in little kind of pamphlets. This is the behind the scenes DVD. I've not watched it yet. but I definitely will be watching it because that's the kind of stuff that really interests me. I like seeing all the concept art in, which will be, will come later in the art book as well. All that kind of behind the scenes stuff makes it feel a bit more real, I guess. You know that people have slaved away for 15 years or however many years it is now before, after Diablo 2 came out to make this game. I'm sure a lot of work went into it. Okay, let's open it up. Or not. Let's look behind. So, director's commentary, world design interviews, gameplay discussions, and character creation. Yeah, it's all there. So I think they've got, I could be wrong, I think they've got per disc, in the collector's edition, I think they show one profession on each of the discs. There we go. That's all the people that went into the behind the scenes, who features on the disc probably as well. Aha, now the main event. This is the actual main DVD. I don't even need it, it's quite funny. I mean, because obviously I've downloaded the client through battle.net anyway, so I don't really need the DVD. That's one thing I love about the Blizzard games, and I think a lot of people should follow this trend, is that when you buy a physical copy from them, you just input the code onto your battle.net account and they give you a free digital copy. So you've effectively got both. I think that should be standard. A lot of clients are far behind in that respect, where you can't do that, and some of the digital distribution systems are quite behind as well. But yeah, after experiencing how Blizzard do this, I think that's the standard that a lot of people should follow. A lot of companies should follow on. So monk on the front of that one. Yeah, I think yeah, there's different profession on each one. I'm going to be starting out as a monk. It looks absolutely amazing. I've seen a lot of people want to start as demon hunter and witch doctor as well, so I'll be giving those a go. I'm EU, if you haven't guessed, so I'll be playing on EU servers. Aha! Right, this is the main art of Diablo. I'll be enjoying this one because this has got all the concept art, all level design, all that kind of stuff. Perhaps, probably things that didn't even make it in, to the actual end game as well. So, yeah, throwing all the junk at the side there. That is quite a picture. And I like this. You put it in the light, and you can see that finish. It's really, really nice. The amount of detail is scarily good. And I'll show the first few pages as well. Hopefully I won't get done in for copyright on this. It's just a sneak preview. I'm sure it'll be fine. more likely to get done in for the music probably that I'm putting in the background. I'm sure that'll be fun as well. So here we go. Diablo 3. So this is the main overworld. Looks very nice. Okay, so chapter 1, the heroes, obviously all the main professions that you can play, the high heavens, burning hells, and all the acts. I like this picture, that's really good. Got all the professions together there. So yeah, that's all I'm going to show from the art book. It's quite thick. There's a lot of pages in it. You could probably tell from the index there. Yeah, it's definitely getting your money's worth for sure. Okay, now what I'm going to show you now is the limited edition Brady guide for Diablo 3. This did not come, I should note this did not come as part of the collector's edition, you know, of the game that I bought. I bought this separately, so this is nothing to actually do with the collector's edition, got to state that, so people aren't expecting this, you know, to be in the box. It won't be. So yeah, this is roughly, what was it, £12, something like that. But it's worth it. Again, you can see the embossed finish on the hardcover. It's a hardcover guide. It's very, very nice coat on, you know, on the outside of it. And again, you see the fancy art in the light, and it's very thick. Look at that. There's a lot of pages here. Covers everything you'll need to know. That's the red card in it. And yes, a forward, presumably from the producer. I've not read that bit yet. Again, all the index. So it will cover, you know, a complete guide and walkthrough, a bestiary. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Always wanted to know. I think it's bestiary. So, you know, all the mobs that you'll encounter, their weaknesses and that kind of stuff. I think they're all weak to click, but I'm not sure about that. So yeah, there might be a little spoiler in here somewhere or something. Hope not. Just look away if you want for a second. So yeah, gonna flip it over to the other end of the book now and show a teeny bit of concept art. So this is the Witch Doctor. It looks a lot of fun. So this is some of the armor designs and stuff. And Demon Hunter, I think. So yeah, And also, what comes with it, I thought it was thought this was quite a nice touch. And I didn't know this when I ordered it, but yeah. So it's basically telling you what's in here. You get a free digital copy of this guide as well. So you just log on to the Brady guides and you know, the code that's in the inlet. You type that in, you get a free e-guide PDF. I think it's PDF format anyway. But also, what I really like is it gives you a bookmark. So you get a nice Diablo bookmark. It's quite sturdy. It pops out in a second. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. I wasn't expecting that, so it's an added bonus. Here we go. I think that's quite cool, to be honest. Can use that for anything else as well now. Blizzard Entertainment. Oh yeah. There we go. So yes, sorry this is it's probably dragged on a bit. I wasn't expecting it to be 21 minutes long actually, but I mean what I thought was I wanted to make it so that there was an unboxing video where, you know, people actually show stuff in detail, because I know a lot of the ones on the internet at the minute probably done by, you know, like the big media websites and stuff like that. They show you an unboxing video, but they tend to brush past everything. They're like, oh, this is this, and you know what's in there, but you want to see it. You want to see what size it is, what, you know, what it looks like, what you know, that kind of stuff. So hopefully this has been helpful. If you've got any constructive comments, leave it in the comments below, and that would be brilliant. Okay, I'll speak to you guys soon.